Jesus. That's crazy. My God. What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing the 2020-2021 Bowman Draft 2 Jumbo Box Mixer Break number 18. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially anybody who's new to our channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for almost 4 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we can. Usually try to get them out Monday or Tuesday after the weekend. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube to do the random for the team. So if you want a chance to get into one of our future free breaks, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Your name will go in the random, and who knows, maybe you pull a spot in the future. All right, John, I'll see what I can do, buddy. I will do my damnedest for you. And that's it. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Natalie L. Braves, Randall D. Orioles, Austin H. Red Sox, Josh E. Cubs, Charlie H. White Sox, Laura G. Reds, Kevin C. Indians, Daniel T. Rockies, Brandon H. Tigers, Thomas S. Royals, Chad S. Astros, Austin H. Angels, Jeremy M. Dodgers, Frankie A. Brewers, no, I wrote that wrong. All right, hold on a second. What is wrong with me tonight? Hold on one sec, guys. I know I reversed the teams here. I just want to double check and make sure I have them right. I'm sorry about this. Bear with me for a sec. I know who has the Brewers. I just want to make sure I just reversed them, or if I messed up altogether. All right, let's see. Let's go down here. Yeah, I just reversed them. Okay, Brewers is John T. Twins is Eric W. Marlins, Joaquin S. Mets, Stephen G. Yankees, J.O. A's, Chad S. Phillies, Jeremy M. Pirates, Randy B. Cardinals, Brian C. Padres, Zach M. Giants, Josh M. Mariners, Jeremy J. Rays, James R. Rangers, Mike R. Blue Jays, J.B. And Nationals, Zach M. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, right. Why? What happened? What do you mean the Knicks just broke your heart? Why? Also, guys, for anybody who was in the Topps Chrome update breaks last week, I said I was going to give a box away. I was waiting for them to come in because I had some boxes that seemed to be taking a trip around the country. I did get them in. So we're going to give away a box of Topps Chrome update tomorrow. I will email everybody who was in those breaks just to let you guys know the time we're going to do the random and stuff. It'll probably be before the breaks tomorrow night. So if you were in either one of those breaks last week, keep an eye out for an email for a time for that random giveaway. All right, let's do 2021 first thing. Switch it up. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We are young. We are free. Jay Allen. Bednar. Morissette. Jackson Jobe. Ford. Cowser. Bonacy. Williams. And Jason Dominguez Invicta for the Yanks. Andrew Painter Genesis. Benny Montgomery and Jacob Steinmetz Refractors. So if you haven't been in a Bowman break with me before, just to give you an idea, we sleeve and top load all hits and variations, parallels like that. We sleeve and top load all first refractors, all top chromes, you know, the top few guys, 5 or 6 guys, whatever. And then any papers of Mayer or Davis also. And in 2020, it's any paper of Torkelson and First Guy. We're very generous with the top loaders. So. Hey, there's a Mayer paper. Speak of the devil. Holgate. And for the Brew Crew, a Russell Smith orange first, number 22 of 25 for John. Here you go, buddy. And there. All right, Chromes of Bednar, Henderson, Marceau, Jay Allen, and for San Francisco, Will Bednar, 167 of 499. First rounder, 14th overall for the Giants. For Josh. Here you go, buddy. Nice first round auto there. D-backs insert. Spikes and Raquelvin DeCastro, my favorite name. Love that guy's name. Lawler, Williams, Love, and there's a Henry Davis paper. Benny Montgomery, Ethan Wilson, Lawler, Dallas, Ryan Cusick, draft night, Pinongo and Cusick refractors. Painter, Sean Burke, Joe Mack, Donta Williams, Abbott, Smith, Lacey, Calzer Genesis, and Carreras and Pedro Leon refractors. Jackson Merrill, Tommy Mace, Acosta, Gunnar Hoglund, Petty, and for the 20s to 499, 385 of 499, Encarnacio Strand, Christian Encarnacio Strand. That had to be a tough one to learn when you were a little kid how to spell. Jeez. For Eric. There you go, buddy. Jake Fox, Manzardo, Sands, Lawler draft night, Encarnacio Strand, and Matthew Nelson refractors. Frelick, Vyers, Cooper Kinney, Carson Williams, Mazzucato, Madonna, McCants, there's a Brady House, Barley, Bachman, Nationals insert, refractors of Nunez and Jake Fox. McDonough, Chandler, Manzardo, House, Spikes, Wilson. All right, Cusick, Zavala, Hamill, Reed Trimble, Aqua for the Orioles for Austin. And for the Nationals, 169 of 250 franchise futures of Brady House and Dalen Lyle. For the Nats, that is Zach. Here you go, buddy. Does anybody know they've had a ton of Winter Olympic commercials with Jurassic Park in it? Are they remaking the original Jurassic Park, or is it just a new one that's coming out? Does anybody have any idea? I've seen it like 5 times a day. I keep meaning to look it up because it looks like the symbol from the first Jurassic Park. Or are they just making another one? Which I wouldn't be surprised. Panzini and Andy Rodriguez refractors. These guys are nuts on these snowboards, man. They're crazy. That is a young man's sport right there, snowboarding. Nice, Zach. Good. I'm glad, buddy. Connor Norby. I don't know. I just keep seeing these commercials, and I'm like, I keep meaning to look it up if it's just another one or if it's... Because, man, you can't be remaking the original. Well, I mean, the recent ones haven't been great, but the original ones were awesome. You know. McGreevy. I'm sure they have some kind of rights thing where they got to keep making them. You know. For the Brew Crew, Tyler Black. Second baseman, Tyler Black. First round pick, 33rd overall. Nice hit for John. Here you go, buddy. But the original is still... I was just watching it the other day. It's another one of those things like, if it's on, I watch it. You gotta love it. Jurassic World Domination. Oh, so it's just a new one. Okay. The only reason I say is because they keep showing the symbol, and it looks like the one from the original movie. I thought maybe they were remaking the original, which would not be a good thing, I don't think. Prequel. Ah, okay. All right. Well, I can handle a prequel, maybe. I like a good prequel as much as the next guy. I'm sorry. I can always watch Jurassic Park, even if they're not good. I'll still watch them. They were just way too cool when the first ones came out. Believe me, nothing compares with that first one. Mayer paper, but you make one, and Henry Davis paper. You make one, and I'll watch it. You got it, Johnny. I'll see what I can do. Ask and ye shall receive. Sometimes. Kowser. Sabato. Oh, man, that dude wiped out big time. Hoglin. Toronto insert, and Bryce Miller and Reed Trimble refractors. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh, I'm sure I'll check it out. I'm a junkie for that stuff. I love that type of crap. I just do. Lawler. I love science fiction. I love end of the world movies. This new Dark Side of the Moon movie looks horrible, and I'm going to love every minute of it. Like, not just because of the pandemic, but I do not go to movie theaters very often. Unless they're really, but anytime a good end of the world movie comes out, oh man, me and my son are the first ones in line. The worse it is, the happier I am with it. Jefferson Quero, Strand, Bachman, Hunter Goodman, and J.J. Bleday refractors. If they age Sean White, that would be good. Yeah, I love a good end of the world movie. And what's his name? Here's me and my names. I can never remember. That guy, he always made Emerson. What's the movie? The guy who makes all those movies. He's like known for his like end of the world movies. That's all he makes. I love him. He made this one, this new Moon one that's coming up. The more ridiculous, the better. I like him. Cowser. Rockies. There's a Cowser refractor and Isaac Pacheco refractor. A couple good ones there. Is that what it's called? Moonfall, the new one? I haven't seen it, but it looks just awesome. It's about like the dark side of the moon, and there's something going on there. That's the new one. Yeah, I got to get out to see that one. It's been a long time since I've been in a movie theater. A long time. I wanted to go see Spider-Man, and my wife and I said we were going to go, and it just never happened. Roland Emmerich, thank you. That's his name, Roland Emmerich. God, I love him. I love every movie he makes, man. I just can't get enough of it. The more ridiculous, the better. Roland Emmerich, yeah, that's his name. Ryan Holgate, Lonnie White, Zach Bean. All right. Alec Thomas to 150, 25 of 150 for the D-backs. For Natalie. And for Cleveland to 71, 26 of 71, Tanner Beebe. For Daniel, Tanner Beebe to 71. There you go. Roland Emmerich, yeah, he's got it. He's got quite the lineup to his name. Started with Stargate, yeah. He just I love him too, man. I love his movies. I do. I know some people think they're just too ridiculous, but I can never get enough of them. I wish he put out a new one every year. Harry Ford and Eric Pena refractors. Nice Harry Ford there. All right, let's get some 2020. Let's get some 2020. See what we got. Good luck, everybody. We're going to have another one of these next week, and then I just purchased another case of 2020 draft super jumbos that's coming in. So we're going to have some of those coming up in the next few weeks, too. Yeah, your 10,000 BC probably is the one I did like the least, too. You're probably right. I will give you that one. It was a little boring, but all right, Foskey. But you know, you can give him a stinker every now and again. That's okay. All right, let's. Give me one sec, guys. Let me to move this base from 2021. I'm so bad too. Like any of those type of end of the world movies, like I can watch them time and time again too. I'm never bored of them. All right, here we go. Here's a Torkelson. All right, refractors of Menez and Sagassi. Chromes, Goss, Bailey, Groshans, Nick Gonzalez, and am I going here? For Pittsburgh, Jared Jones, orange, number 9 of 25. Second round, 44th overall, Jared Jones for the Pirates. For Randy. Moonfall is interesting to me as it's the same plot as a short story I wrote in high school. Oh, that's cool. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for joining the breaks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the base storyline has been, done before, Dark Side of the Moon kind of thing. But yeah, it's that's awesome, man. It took me by surprise too. I didn't hear anything about it until like a month ago. They promote the hell out of those movies eventually, Zach Bean. But it'll be fun. Even if it's bad, it'll be fun. How can it not be? All right. Nice orange to start things out. Orange first Bowman. Can never complain about an orange first Bowman. Some are better than others, but they're all good. Corbin Carroll for the D-backs to $4.99. 232 of $4.99. He's a big, big prospect for the D-backs, Corbin Carroll. Big, big. All right, refractors of McCambly and Peraza. Westberg, Hassel, Schuster, and Franchise Futures, Kansas City. Kansas City. Williams, Ragsdale, Riley Green, Patrick Bailey, Dominguez. There's a P. Crow Armstrong refractor. Nice one there for the Mets. And Andrew Vaughn refractor. Jarvis, Tucker. There's an Ed Howard, Larnach, and there's a nice one for Miami, Gerard Encarnacion, Sparkle. Yeah, Geostorm did. I love that too, and it's a really bad movie. But I loved it. But yes, it did feel a lot like... I mean, he's not the only one who makes them, he seems to do them the best. Nice one for the Marlins, for Joaquin. Geostorm. Oh, God. That was another one of those movies. Like, the second I saw the trailer, I'm like, I gotta see this movie. And I consider myself a pretty good judge of movies in general. Like, I'll be happy to tell you if something's bad, but I love it. It's called a guilty pleasure. You gotta have them in life. And those type of movies are definitely a huge guilty pleasure for me. Like Armageddon and like Deep Impact, I could watch those movies 100 times. I have no problem. And we're not talking about fine cinema, but what's the one the day after tomorrow when like the world freezes? Another great one. Love it. Every time it's on TV, I gotta watch it. I just can't help it. Nick Gonzalez. My wife gets so pissed too. Ed Howard, she's like, what do you want? Have you seen this before? I'm like, yeah, 100 times I've seen it before. Why are you watching? I don't know, it's on. Hancock, Walker. All right, refractors of Workman and Stott, Bryson Stott. Vanek, Strider, Bitsko, Kowar, and there's a very delicious Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker, man to have. Blazovic and Bobby Witt, glimpses of greatness. Your wife loves it. Come on, man. Wayne, you got to check them out. I'm telling you, they are worth your time. It's just like a turn your brain off movie. That's all it is. Like, just enjoy the CGI and Well, let me tell you about. You guys are gonna laugh at this one. I have a nephew. Deep Impact. Hollywood Yeah, it's true. You're right about that. And they love to do that. Like, two movies on top of each other, the same exact ones. So I can't believe I can tell you guys this. I have a nephew who's named Cameron. He's How old is Cameron now? Cameron's like 11, I think. No, 12, whatever. He is literally named after Cameron Poe from one of the worst movies, from Con Air. I swear to God. His mother loved Con Air so much, that's who she named her son after. Again, a wonderfully bad movie. I love it. Joe Ryan and Jackson Rutledge, refractors. Austin Hendrick. When I heard that's what she named him, and that was the reason why, I caught me really funny. Cameron Poe. Now, if you haven't been privy to ever watching Con Air, tell me that one's in a class all the time. And I think I just watched it like a month ago. It was on. I do like very good movies too. Don't get me wrong. It's not just. No, he's not quite old enough, but I'm sure at some point he will. Robert Hassel tells you a little bit something about my sister-in-law, doesn't it? I thought it was a joke at first when I was told that. And then my wife was like, no, she really did name him after that, Jordan Walker. I was like, oh boy. All right, refractors of Glowinski and Bradley Horn. Westberg, Nwongo, and Luciano, glimpses of greatness. If you have a mullet, I love that. All you have to do is watch literally like the first 5 minutes of Con Air, and you know exactly the type of movie you're watching. When he like gets in the fight outside of the bar, and he's like, "Help!" That's one of those things with him. Nick Cage is an actor. This is a guy who's won 2 Oscars. Like one Oscar, you could say, oh, maybe it's a fluke. Guy just had a good performance. Nick Cage has literally acted in some of the best movies ever and some of the horribly worst movies ever, too. Although, from what I understand, he had a lot of tax bills to pay off, so I think that's why. But Caraway and Luciano, although I'm sure he made a fortune off of that movie, so who can blame him, you know? Gorman, Davis, and Tucker. In Pittsburgh's franchise futures. Like, I don't begrudge a guy making a dime, you know? But you can make a good action movie. Look at the Marvel movies. I love the Marvel movies. And they're actually good action movies. They don't have to be bad just because they're action. You miss Blockbuster? Yeah, Blockbuster was fun to just kind of go and look around and find stuff. Now you have to do it online, which is more convenient, but you don't have it like right there in front of you to go, "Ooh, what's this?" You know, like you got to find it. Quinn Cotton and Jason Dominguez refractors. Armstrong. And for the Bravos, Spencer Strider to 499. 474 of 499. And Max Meyer. Actually watched, there's a movie just came out called The Last Duel. I watched it last night while I was doing some card stuff. And I had it on. It was actually pretty good. Like, I just put it on because it was new. I think it's on HBO. And it was actually based on a true story about, like, basically the last, like, ever trial by combat that was recorded where, you know, one guy did something to another guy's wife and he decided he wanted to do trial by combat. And this was, like, in the 1400s or whatever. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It was interesting. So, if you're looking for a movie to see. There are many, many movies that I try and just turn off. Like, I'll try anything if I'm just looking for something to put on, but there's a lot of movies in my queues that are like 20 minutes in, and I never get back to them again. Yeah, no. That's terrible. Well, at least give it a try, you know. Nwongo, Davis, Adley. Takoa Roby refractor and Aaron Ashby refractor. We got, what do we got? Gold coming up. Jer Encarnacion, and good luck, everybody. Justin Foscue, gold first. Very nice hit for Texas. And for the Braves, Bryce Elder, first refractor. Braves is Randall. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. I'll check it out. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Write that down. It's a very nice Foscue, man. Who's got Texas? Mike. Nice hit, man. Congrats. Foscue was killing it last year in the minors. That is 37 of 50. Yeah, Randall, it's worked out for you, buddy. That's for sure. No. Okay, over here. All right, last a few packs. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap and get out of here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow night. We got some Donruss football, some 1920 NBA hoops mega boxes. and some draft light boxes tomorrow night. So if any of those interest you, we'd love to have you. If you just want to come hang out and chat, we'd love to have you too. Texas Tekoa Roby. What a great name. Tekoa Roby. Numbered 52 of 250 for Texas. For Mike. Refractors of Liam Norris and Bryson Stott. Burleson, Jordan Walker, Volpe, and Hendrick. All right, you got it, bud. Speaking of 90s, I don't know, do you guys remember Bridget Fonda, the actress? She was in Jackie Brown. She was in Singles. She was in a lot of stuff in the early 90s, mid 90s. Smoking hot blonde. I mean, smoking hot. And she's married to Danny Elfman, who, if many of you don't know who he is, Jackson Miller and Brady McConnell refractors. He basically scores 70% of the movies in Hollywood. You're hard pressed to see a movie without Danny Elfman's name on it. Tanner Burns, Aqua, and Rockies franchise futures. So anyway, apparently, they got married. She had a kid. They had a kid together, and she retired from acting in the early 2000s. And there was a picture of her the other day. Singles was an awesome movie. I love Singles. And Bridget Fonda was smoking on. If you didn't see this picture of her, apparently it was the first time in 12 years. This is what it said in the photo anyway, that she had been spotted in Hollywood. It was her 58th birthday. If you didn't see that photo, and believe me, I'm not usually the type of guy who sees gossipy type of stuff like that, but I happen to see it online. Go look it up because your jaw will fall off when you see her. Kerstadt paper. She is. I'm trying to be nice about this. It does. I couldn't even believe it was her, to be honest with you. She, obviously is much older. She's a very large woman at this point. But even when a woman, or a man for that matter, gains weight, you could still kind of see the old person in them, but not in this case. She was in rough shape. It's oh my gosh. So if you didn't see it, give it a quick look online, and you'll know, if you know who I'm talking about. Jared Jones and Jackson Rutledge. And it's funny too, because last week, and this was maybe about a week ago that the picture came out, and then Jackie Brown was actually on Ed Howard 20 and 20 was on HBO last weekend, and I was watching it a day or two after I saw that picture, and I was just I can't believe that's the same woman. If you just go and look up Bridget Fonda, I guarantee you the picture's going to come up, and you're going to be like, oh my God, what happened to that poor woman? And believe me, I'm no beauty queen to be criticizing anybody, but geez Louise, you talk about falling out. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining me. As always, couldn't do this without you guys. Bear with me for a sec while I put a quick hit recap together. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow night if you'd like to join us. If not, we'll do, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday next week. So you could join us then too. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And give me just a second here. You just saw it. I hate to even say something. I'm not like that type of guy. But wow. Wow is the only word you can go with that. It's, oh, what a shame. She was gorgeous. Like, and look, age will take anyone down a notch. I get that. I would expect it, but wow, that's, yeah, I will. I will check out Showdown in Little Tokyo. I will try to. I will remember that one. In fact, I'll do some sorting tonight, so I'll probably try and go and see it. See if it's out there now to watch. All right, guys, let's do a hit recap for 2020-2021 Bowman Draft 2 Jumbo Box Mixer Break number 18. We'll start with some papers and such. Mayer, Davis, Mayer, Torkelson, Howard, Walker, Armstrong, and Kerstadt. I have a few more here. These are good top-loaded, too. Walker, Hendrick, Hassel, Bailey, Gonzalez, Cowser, House, Lawler, Allen. Refractors of Montgomery, Pacheco, Cowser, Ford. Pete Crow, Armstrong. Papers of Strand to $4.99, Corbin Carroll to $4.99, Taco Roby to $2.50, Russell Smith to $25. Sparkles of Encarnacion. The Brady House, Dalen Lyle to $250 refractor, future franchise. Reed Trimble, Aqua. Alec Thomas to $150. Justin Foscue, Gold First to $50. Tanner Burns, Aqua. And autographs of Bryce Elder, Tyler Black, Will Bednar to $4.99, Spencer Strider to $4.99, Jared Jones to $25, and Tanner Beebe to $71. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I hope to see you all tomorrow night. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Hit that like and subscribe if you can on your way out the door. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.